a Democratic convention.
Why did they close it for us? What about us? We're the ones that count.
All across the world, this generation standing up to fight for the future of our children. Now, we recognize that this democracy as it stands is fraudulent, and so we shall use the power of our spirits and the power of our voices to let them know that we will not stand for this.
18 years that I've been doing this work, I've been completely inspired by the movement. I've seen young people from colleges, high schools, people from various disaffected groups, from minority communities, and activists, environmental activists, and so forth coming together, even union and labor, and seen teachers, I've seen poets, I've seen artists, I've seen all kinds of walks of life, and it's a diverse movement. It reflects a lot of populist causes, and I think that really the point of it is to say that we're shut out of the political system, we're going to take to the streets, and we are influencing the debate.
What I'd like to see is if the Democrats don't win, I'd like them to know that it's because they moved, they shifted, they're somewhere else, they're not with us any longer. And people who in the country, the margin that went to Ralph Nader was exactly the margin that they had needed to get into the White House, or whatever that is.
There's some type of nexus between all the different issues being raised, from prisons, from police issues, from sweatshop issues to gay and lesbian issues. And people seem to be saying there's some type of connection here, and that it's all falling under this heading of, in excess of corporate influence or corporate control.
When I say union, you say power. Union! Union! When I say queer, you say power. Queer! Queer!
So the connections have always been there, and we've always known that money is what is behind all of this stuff. It's about profit, it's about greed, it's about capitalism. But slowly over the years, the lens has been sort of focusing more and more sharply on that question and the connection between the corporations and the state.
The fact that we can look at a single corporation, something like Citigroup, and how it perpetrates violence, how it destroys communities and the environment all over the world.
Part of what's wrong is if you look at economics and you look at a spreadsheet, what you see is that there isn't room on that spreadsheet for human concerns, for the environment, for the actual effects of business on people's everyday lives.
These are the issues that are affecting millions of Americans that aren't getting talked about inside the Staples Center.
I tried to take a sign that I found here at Patriotic Hall that addressed campaign finance reform. And I tried to take that into the hall, and I got stopped right at the gate, and they said, no signs. And I said, well, there's no wood on this. It's not a dangerous instrument. Apparently they look at free speech as a dangerous instrument because they wouldn't let me take it inside.
And so we have to go out in the street, we have to organize and build solidarity, and that's what this movement is about, is building momentum to really free our democracy and have a just and equitable world.
Any candidate that wants the White House really better look out into the streets and listen to what's happening and recognize that until these issues are addressed, things are going to get worse and not better. And our numbers are growing.
This is what Al Gore doesn't have in his entourage. This is what Governor George Bush doesn't have in his entourage. I don't care who you say you're with. If you don't have grassroots people in your group, you ain't got the real people. We're the people that makes the difference. We're the people that's having it the hardest.
This is the real America that I see. It's not those fat cats over there. This is the real America.
And we believe there will not be a revolution until we have unity amongst all people. That means everybody in here.
We have to listen and we have to work together and we have to all concede. And when we all concede, we're going to move forward together to oppose them out there. Yeah.
You saw it here on Free Speech TV and the Independent Media Center. This is the real deal.